and welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you another speed build, and this one is a bowling alley. Now, you may notice that we are starting off with some of the building already done, and that is because I am an idiot. Well, partially, yeah, but I did not realize how big the bowling alleys were at first, because that was actually the first time that I took them out and placed them. I was going to say play with them, but well, no, I guess it is. You know what? I didn't know how big they were, so I just started and I kind of built up the building around that. I just wasn't sure exactly how I wanted the orientation of this place to go, so yeah, so you guys are just joining in when it's about halfway done. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun with this build. It's probably not as extravagant and pretty as it could be, but I kind of went with what I knew about bowling alleys. And if any of you have ever been to Ohio and you do not live, or I'm sorry, you have not visited or live in a big city like Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, like any place like that, pretty much everything else in the state is run down, unless you live in like an extremely small town that was just like a pop-up and everything is brand new. Everything is freaking ran down, and the bowling alleys are not very well kept up, if that's like even the word I want to use for it. Half of them, or at least half the ones I've been in, are just like a big rectangle that looks so shabby that it's gonna fall in on you, and the inside matches. So yeah, just I don't know, I was trying to make it not look so crappy, but it just, I don't know. So I thought less was more in this case, and that's exactly what we did. So we are just, and that paneling on the front, I believe, changes. Or I'm not 110% sure. I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, we're just putting some detailing here on the top of the building. I didn't feel like a roof was the best route to take with this, though we do put one in the center there just for aesthetic reasons. I don't know, just something about the bowling alley, just I don't know, it's not your conventional place, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get an average roof, so we're just kind of playing with the roof heights here, which I actually really like the front of this building, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I think it's just because of this little part right here. And then we're going to mess with the heights again. Yeah, they're going to be a little bit taller than they were before. There we go. And then we'll stretch out the other side. I'm not exactly sure why I paused here, but it must have been for a good reason. Probably just to check my phone, but you know. And there was also another mistake made in this video, which you guys will see towards the end. This bar is actually what is it? It's a bar, right? Yeah, it's a bar. And I forgot that there were lot requirements for sharing community lots. So you guys will see my mess up here in just a little bit. I'm gonna push that back, move that. Yes, okay. And I think that other part comes out, or no, I think it just stays, and then it's just a really narrow walkway to the other side of the small patio there. So I told you, just a small roof there on the back, just for aesthetics, because it could have been a converted warehouse or something. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking for a backstory when I made this building. And I hate that we don't have like really nice big 3 wide doors. I mean, we do have nice ones, but not like any modern looking ones. They're more for houses and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and kind of put windows here at the front. We don't put any at the back, because who needs a window when they're trying to bowl? I mean, seriously. You know, like, you just, who needs it? But I do like the look of the new stuff from the bowling stuff pack. It's so freaking cute. It is. I adore it. I love all the vintage decorations and all that good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna change those out. And I think we actually end up deleting the ones that are by the that are on the walls. like that one there at the back. I'm pretty sure that one gets deleted later on. There we go. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun making this one. I thought it was different and, you know, another lot type for your Sims to go visit. Of course. Of course. Now, the bowling aspect of it, my Sims suck. And I know you have to build up the skill, but they genuinely suck so flippin' bad. It's not even funny. And then we're just going to put some concrete around the rest of the way. And like I said, when I picked this lot, I did not realize how small it actually was with the size of the bowling alley. So the reason I did that is so if you want to move, or I'm sorry, when you download this, if you stick it on another lot, you can just incorporate, you know, a yard, or well, not a yard, but landscaping and stuff around it if you want to. I just didn't think it was really necessary with how small this was. And I'm pretty sure I don't put any lights on that far side there. Watch, I don't. I guarantee you I don't. So it's like all lopsided and ugly looking. Ugh. But whatever. You know what? I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. I miss things, and yeah. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. It's just how it happens. Alright. Just check it out. Yeah, see, I did not put any lights, and I did not color the top of the roof either. Ah! Oh, well. Whatever. So now we are on the inside. We're going to place some lights so we can see what we're doing, because, you know, that's kind of essential. Sorry. You guys, you should be used to me by now having coffee with you first thing in the morning, because and this wallpaper does not stay the same. Like I said, yeah, that gets deleted. So I think it's still the same. Yeah, it's still the same one, but we go with, I think, the gray. And here I was struggling to find a floor that actually matched the bowling alleys for excuse me, for that little bit down there. Just because I didn't want to put carpet. I did not want to mess with finding a carpet. And the stairs do not match, so don't even give me any grief, because the last time I tried to match them didn't work so well. And I just was not about that life. So we're going to get rid of that fence. We'll put a wall there to finish that off. And then we're going to use the room dividers that came with bowling night. I think they're really cool looking. And especially because you can join them up like so easily, and it doesn't even look like there's a beat missing at all. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so what do you guys think of the bowling stuff pack? I think it's pretty interesting. I like that we are getting more styles in with everything, and I love the bowling racks. I really did. I thought they were so freaking cute. And I'm glad that there are more color variations, so it's not just like the same thing repeating. Like, you don't even understand how excited I was for that. I saw that, it was like, oh, thank you. It was so cool. So cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna match them up because, you know, they have to be in a straight line. There we go. Alright, put the leaderboard up. We make it bigger. I believe there's some seating that goes underneath that. I tried to go with like an orange and blue theme, which is why we changed the wallpaper around the bowling lanes here in just a little bit. Or not. Actually, I don't know how long it takes us, but they get changed. They do. I promise. And the little ottomans and stuff are so... They're just... I love this stuff pack. I do. I wish that they would have included, like, some different games, because when you go to a bowling alley, you know, that's not, like, the only thing you do. There's arcade games, and there's, like, pool tables, and air hockey and stuff like that. And this one, I'm sorry, don't mind, my neighbor's leaving for work. If you guys can hear that, I apologize. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, there's like an arcade room. There's always an arcade room. And you know what, gosh darn it, okay, this build has an arcade room, and it's not like the greatest thing, but it's just like somewhere to go hang out. But I wish I would have put a freaking popcorn machine in here now, because every time I've ever been to a bowling alley, they always have the carts, or, oh no, not always, but most of them I've been to either have like the cart that has the popcorn machine on top of it, or they have like just the glass piece that sits on a tabletop, and you just kind of reach your hand in and get the popcorn, and it's usually stale, like, you know, because why not? And it just kind of fits the whole aesthetic of the place. I mean, really, like, if you genuinely sit there and think about it, it's like bowling alleys are not the best places to go. I mean, they're fun. Like, you should definitely check out bowling and stuff if you have not. Like, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I don't know, just when I was younger, just bowling alleys were not my thing. I was not impressed. I love the bowling aspect of it, but just going and getting the shoes that smell like corn chips, and like you don't know whose feet have been in them, and it, yeah, no, it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. But hey, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. When you're bored, you're bored. And activities are few and far between. So yeah, so we're just moving everything over. We're going to move the bar because I decided, well, no, not yet. I don't know. Maybe we do. I can't remember, but I believe this is where I'm looking for the arcade machine. I know it's close. There it is. Yep. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. I could have sworn that's what I was looking for. Yeah, and well, everything gets shuffled around like a million times because I really did not have a plan going into this build. Like, at all. I didn't plan a color scheme. Nothing. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to build a bowling alley, and that's going to be that. And that was that. So I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, for my first attempt at building a bowling alley, I don't think that it's that bad. I definitely could have improved on some things, especially when we get towards the end of the video. You guys will see what I mean, because I'm sure by now you're like, this isn't very well mapped out. Like, where's the bathroom gonna go? And where's the shoe racks and stuff gonna go? And is that arcade game just gonna like hang out and not have a place but in the corner of the room? So yeah, and here is where I decide that we are going to move that arcade game into its own little special area, which I wish that I would have picked a bigger lot, because I definitely needed one, but hey, you know, it is what it is, and that's that. Okay, so we're just kind of filling things in. I tried to like not use so much from the other packs, but I believe I ended up using Dine Out and a couple of things like the arcade machine and that door from Get Together. So I mean, if you do download this, you'll just have to, and you don't have those packs, you'll just have to find something to replace it, or just take that wall out and add in your own little game systems and stuff. There was no getting around it. There really wasn't. I mean, I could have done a base game in Bowling Night only, but there wasn't enough stuff in the stuff pack for me, which, granted, like, we got new animations and new stuff to do. Like I said before, there just was not enough to fill a lot for me to do this. I'm sorry, you guys, my nose is, like, super stuffed up, and I don't know if it's because I'm talking to you guys or what, but it just, like, all of a sudden is raining, and, well, not raining, but just, yeah, it's stuffy in here, you guys. It's stuffy. All right, and we're just putting in those the booth seats from Dine Out, which I wanted to use in the bar area or eating area, whatever you want to call it, but I couldn't find a place where they would actually work, and I really wanted to use the tables and use as much from the bowling stuff as I possibly could, so that's why the booths don't come out until this little area here. Alright, what is it? Oh, and I use stuff from City Living too, now that I'm thinking about it, because later on you'll see. Um, excuse me. Every bowling alley I have been to and have like seen on TV and stuff, they all have like a little performance area for singers or guitar players or just whatever. And I'm trying to think. Oh no, you know what? If you guys have seen South Park, if you are too young, disregard this. Um, but the episode where, what is it? Is it Kyle? I can't remember which one of them like performs Guitar Hero uh in the bowling alley. It just, oh my gosh, it was so freaking funny. I absolutely love that show. It's so stupid, but it's just like, yeah. So that's definitely one of my favorite shows. If you guys did not know that about me, yeah. Yeah, I don't usually watch like stuff like that, or like it, like I can't even sit down and watch Trailer Park Boys. I can't. I have tried so many times and I just cannot get my brain to wrap around that show at all. And I've tried. And I mean, I watched South Park, so like, and I watched the original Jackass when it came out. So I mean, like, I've seen some stupid stuff, but I just no. But anyway, back to what I was saying. No, he performs in this bowling alley, and that was what kind of was like, hey, why don't you put like a little performance space in here? So yeah, I don't know, it's just like little things like that, just kind of like, oh yeah, maybe you should try this. And it's just amazing like where you can draw inspiration from, even if you think it's like just stupid. Sometimes it's not, and sometimes it actually has purpose. So don't knock it just yet. All right, but back to this build. We are making the shoe rental area, which I know that the cash register is like just for decorations, and really so are the tables and the racks. I'm sorry, the racks and the shoe rental thing. So I mean, I get it, but aesthetics, and you know what I mean. Like you gotta have it, okay? You have to have it. And we're going to put the clock there, and we will grab some more of those and actually raise them up. Which I don't understand if it's just me, and I have such a hard time placing objects once I've raised them up off the ground. And I understand like when you place objects that shouldn't be on tables and stuff like that on them, and it takes a minute, but like the shoe racks, come on guys, really? That should not have been that hard to get that to raise up above and stack. But I figured it out. Don't worry, I figured it out. And yes, we're gonna add in some laser light shows because cheesiness, the cheesiness factor, of course, you guys, come on now. What were you thinking? We're just gonna put some benches in here where you would put your shoes on when you rent them. Just a nice little seating area next to the couches and stuff. Coffee's so good. Okay. And we're just going to decorate, I believe. We pull out, yeah, the bowling pins. I'm not sure if we actually used that trophy. No, maybe it stays. Hold on, you guys. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. So sorry to your eardrums, but I did give you a 5-second warning. I apologize. Okay, so here's where we're going to put in some extra seating that we will... Some of it stays and some of it goes. Here in just a few minutes, and you guys will see. And then there's a little performance space I thought was just a necessity. And we'll throw in those, those unlocked lights. I don't even remember what you have to do to unlock those, honestly. Like, I don't think I've ever played whatever career it is that you have to unlock those. And I just thought some fun lights, on the alleys would be fun. You can't really see it, especially when you do the midnight bowling, but, who cares? It's fine. It's really fine. And then here is where I realized that you had to have certain stuff to fill in the lot. So we are going to make the bathroom real quick and shuffle things around because I'm an idiot. So yeah. Okay, we'll put that there. And then I realized we also did not have any garbage cans, which, Yeah, I was not thinking. I just was not thinking. And it'll only be 2 bathrooms? Well, yeah. Just because I did not want to put 3 doors, and then especially with using that double door, like, it wasn't going to happen. It just was not going to happen. So we're just going to do a very plain, very quick bathroom right here. Throw the toilet in. There we go. Toilet paper. Gotta have toilet paper. You know, you can't. Gotta have it. Unless you want to use leaves, and then more power to you. But hey, you know, whatever. Not my thing. So I'm not going to say anything. We'll use those lights. I really do enjoy those lights. I actually think the wall lights, I mean, well, I like the hanging lights too, but the wall lights, I feel like, look like the ones that should be on cabins. So I don't know. I've always wanted to build a rental property for Granite Falls, so I might actually do that. All based off that light. Like I said, you never know where you get inspiration from, so don't knock it. So yeah, but we are coming close to the end of the build here, I believe. We're just going to shuffle some things around. Like I said, I forgot the trash cans. And then I think we put one inside too. I'm not sure. See, I tried to go for that, and then I was like, we need like a bigger one. So we just put a waste receptacle in there. Move that over there, and then I think we just put one of the signs from either Dine Out or okay, yeah, it's that one. Okay, that one's from City Living. So yeah, put the TV there on the wall, and then I believe we're going to go into screenshots here in just a moment. Or what are we doing? Oh no, speakers. I forgot the speakers. Okay, screenshots. So this is the outside of the building in all its glory. I really do like the roof. Like, I genuinely like the roof. I don't know why, it's very cool looking. I like how it looks like steps. And there is a shot at the back of the building. This is a youngster going in to roll his first ball down the lane. This is the reception area with the shoe rental place. Nice little comfy couches to sit on with the trophy case to stare at. I don't know why my voice is doing that, but it is. There's another shot of the shoe rental place. And then here's inside at the bar area. I love how cluttered it looks with all the freaking lights. Well, at least you don't see those in gameplay unless, you know, well, you know what? Just ignore them, okay? And here is the arcade. Get a couple of shots in here, and yes, I realize I used that trophy case twice, but whatever. And I didn't realize it till I took screenshots, but whatever. So here's the bathroom, just real plain, real simple, to the point. Go in, get your business done, wash your hands, get back out. And then there's an awkward shot of the toilets, and here are the lanes, and we will show you how the midnight bowling goes, but I am going to leave this part here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave me some comments and feedback down below. I'll be sure to get to it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.